guys, so today's going to be a tutorial showing you guys how to loop your Instagram videos with the audio and the clips. So let's get started with the tutorial. So basically I'm going to use the song Don't Say by the Chainsmokers, and you're going to want to pick a song that kind of repeats the lyrics a lot. I know Don't Say is said like a lot of times in the song. So I'm going to go to my song track, and I have a sequence right here that is empty. So basically I kind of selected it already, but I'm going to press I for in for where I want to select the song. So I'm selecting it where it starts to say don't say. So it says don't say you're human. And I know it says that in the end after the kind of beat drops, so I'm going to go there. So again it says don't say you're human over here. So I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to press O for out for where it, right before it says don't say you're human again. And then I'm just going to drag that onto my timeline. Okay, so basically to loop the audio, what I'm going to do is just hold Alt and then drag the clip to the end of the clip. So now we have two duplicate copies. So now if we listen back, it doesn't really blend in. Doesn't really blend in that well, right? Okay, so what we can do is go to constant gain. So in effects, we'll search up constant gain, and we're going to put that in between the two clips. Okay, so now you can see that, now I just realized that it says don't say and then don't say again. So I'm going to need to cut that out. So I'm just going to undo that constant gain. So it says don't say at the end of my first clip, so I'm just going to cut that out. Okay, so now that's sounding a bit better because it's ending and then it starts to say don't say again. Okay, so now I'm just going to need to adjust the music clip's ending on my second music clip to match the first one. Okay, so now we can put constant gain in between our two music clips again. So now that's blending a bit better. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is right where the constant gain ends in the second music clip, I'm just going to press C for cut and then cut it. Then I'm just going to delete the excess clip. So now it has this purple marking on it. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the beginning of the first music clip and just cut out where the music marking shows. So I'm going to press C for cut again and cut it out right where the purple mark ends. Okay, so now it should blend in well. So I'm just going to hold Alt on my first music clip again and drag it to the end of the other clip and then put it in between. So now it should blend a bit better. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. So now I'm just going to undo that. So now we have our music for our Instagram edit. Okay, so now once you have your music, we're going to get all our clips. So I'm just going to bring in a few clips. Okay, so you're going to want to leave some space in the end of the clip. So I'm just going to go to my end clip and just drag it a little bit in. And then I'm going to get my clip that's in the very beginning of the edit. Make sure it starts right where the music starts. And then hold Alt on my keyboard and drag it to the end of the clip as well. And then now you can see that the purple marking shows that we have two duplicate copies of it. So now I'm going to hold my bar right where that clip starts and then drag the beginning of the clip because this wasn't the start of the clip. So then I'm just gonna drag the ending of it to make it end right where the bar is. And then now there's no purple marking, and then I'm gonna bring that to the end. And then I'm just gonna drag my clip right before that to make it longer. So now if we loop the video, I'm just going to select all of them just by dragging it and then hold Alt and then drag it to the end. Now all of it has the rainbow because we have two copies of it. Then just delete that space and now watch the very ending. So that's basically how it'll look on Instagram. It'll loop the clip and you can play around with the music to make it blend a little bit better. It depends on what your song is, but yeah, that's kind of how you can blend your clip and edit. So I'm just going to undo that. Undo all of that. So now we have our clip and this is what you'd export to Instagram. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.